Hey everyone, Roger here. Today I was sitting here on this porch, on this front porch. This is the actual place that I actually slipped and fell and had my concussion. And this is where I sit, where I write all my quotes. And today I was just thinking about my past, about what happened to me and where I was before all of that happened. You know, I was in a situation where I was lost in life. And some of you may be going through that right now, telling yourself like, what is my purpose in life? You know, I don't see myself doing anything in the near future. And you have a lot of worries, right, about your future. And you just have that, you don't have that motivation to do anything because you just feel like you're stuck in life. And I was there, right? Before, my accident, my brother and I used to have this business and it went bankrupt, it was very, very successful, and we both thought that, we're set. But unfortunately things didn't work out the way we wanted to. And, I to myself was telling me that I failed again. I succeeded so many times, but I failed so many times as well. And it was so discouraging. I just didn't believe in myself anymore. And I was telling myself, why should I try? Why should I work hard if this is going to happen to me every single time, right? And I was lost. And feeling lost causes you to kind of lose yourself in a way where you start not having faith in yourself anymore, right? Because you tell yourself that you put so much effort into doing something, but then why does it always seem like it never works out the way you want it to? So the purpose of this video is to let you know that now that I have discovered it for myself, that, like everything that you're going through right now, all those little chapters, whether it's good or bad, they are all these little parts that are, one day gonna all stick together and glue together. And you're gonna realize that they are all part of you, for you to discover who you are going to be, who you're supposed to be. Now, within this time where you're experiencing these chapters, you have to also realize that time is very precious, right? We have to use the time we have on a daily basis and we have to utilize it and try to make it the best of each day and try to use as much time as possible. I know sometimes it's hard to actually try to do something positive and to work on a better version of yourself, but that is the key here. If you feel that you're lost, and you're spending your time overthinking, you're worrying, or you're telling yourself that you have no future, well, this is the energy that you're using. This is the energy that you're creating for yourself. You're creating this world for yourself that you can't see yourself doing something in the future, right? And that was exactly what I was doing before. I couldn't see what was ahead of me. So because I was creating this world that I don't want to go into the future, because I'm so scared. I'm so scared about what's going to happen to me. I really don't see great things happening to me. So, and it started to become my reality, right? Every single day was just like a fog, right? And I couldn't see through it, until I started to realize that, hey, you know what? I have to start taking control of what's up here. I have to start creating my positive world. I have to start getting myself out of this position where I feel completely lost, right? But I was going through a time where this wasn't clear, right? But again, I had to start strengthening my mindset in order for me to have a clear vision of where I wanted to be, right? But if you look at yourself right now and you're telling yourself that you are lost, or you feel lost, and you have given hope because you just really don't see yourself going anywhere, right? If you look at my story and you see where I came from, right? How I came from rock bottom, and if you've been following my Facebook page, you can see that with hard work, and when you start believing in yourself that you could truly make anything happen for yourself, right? I started to use every single day, like from when I wake up in the morning before I go to bed, and before I go to bed, I try to do as much as I can on a daily basis. Because everything that you put out is going to affect you and your world in the next day, the next month, the next year, right? So you have to create these things on your todays to create a better tomorrow for yourself, right? So if you feel lost, that's okay. You know, we all go through this process where we're just, we ask ourselves, we're kind of we can be disappointed about ourselves because we feel that we haven't accomplished a lot of things, or we haven't, there's a lot of goals that we haven't reached, and we haven't succeeded in many things in our life, right? But again, everything that you're going through right now, from your past to this day, these are all things that we are learning still, right? I'm still learning. We're all learning something in life, so that we can kind of extract that and take that information and see what we can learn from that, so that we can better ourselves and hopefully find out what we are here for, what your purpose is, right? My purpose when I found my purpose and my passion, it didn't come till later in my life. And prior to that, I was always trying to figure out, what is it that I really, really, really want to do? I wanted to wake up in the morning and say, hey, you know what, Roger, this is who I am. This is who I want to be. I love what I do, right? And now I can do that. And, I say this in some of my lives and stuff, my passion found me. And sometimes that may happen to you. You don't actually have to go out and search for your purpose. Sometimes you go through experience in your life, and it's going to come to you, because you know why? Because you're going to be ready for it. The universe is going to say, okay, you've done everything you need to do. Now you can discover who you are supposed to be. And then from there, you're gonna feel that joy and happiness and that excitement about life, that excitement of knowing what your purpose is, what your passion is, right? So again, if you do feel lost, don't feel lost. We are all going through it. We are all going through experiences right now, and you are in a process of finding who you truly are. And one day, you are going to get there. Have patience. I learned to have, patience was one of the greatest things I learned through my journey, right? Going through anxiety and depression, and then hitting rock bottom, and then, healing myself, and then finding the light after the darkness, right? That took a long time for me to finally see the light, to see the other side. But everyone can do it. I did it. Okay. So you just have to hang in there and never lose hope. And one day that day is going to happen for you too, right? So keep moving forward and learn from what you can on a daily basis, and try to do as much as you can while you're here on this planet, right? Every single day, you want to use that time wisely to try to focus on creating that better version of yourself. And once you start doing that, you're going to find that purpose. Either it's going to find you, or you're going to find it sooner than you think. So hopefully this video helps, and I'll catch you next video. Take care. Bye-bye.